Congratulations. Such great
Thank you.
reviews. I have not read a single negative review. 4 stars. What do you have to say?
Lovely, wonderful. I mean, I've been reading it since yesterday. So many calls, so many reviews that one can't stop to resist oneself from going on Google all the time and going online and finding out abhi kya hai, which paper wrote what. WhatsApp is of course just pouring in. So is Facebook, but very very interesting. So is Instagram. But it's amazing how people are responding to this. Very very beautiful.
How did you prepare for this role as a journalist? A journalist is asking you this.
Uh, so, Sanjeev Mehra is a prime-time journalist. He's a media tycoon, but it's not a biopic. If it was a biopic about a particular journalist, I would have read up everything on that and done everything and prepared. But this is journalism as a very broad topic. So in these cases, which I do for other things also, that I read up on journalism, on great journalists that were there. What was the philosophy of journalism? Why were they so big? All these journalists of the 1990s that I'm talking about. And one read up because that was the background of Sanjeev Mehra as well. Then I went in Delhi, I think, to one of the news channels, to the studio. I wanted to see what happens to a news as it enters. So what happens? What does it go through? Finally, what is the process and how does it arrive inside my television screen, inside my drawing room? I was very intrigued by that. And I wanted to know what does Sanjeev Mehra do therefore when he goes to work? What are his spaces? What does his office look like? And who are the people he interacts with? What are his break timings? When does he get the time to call people? When does he get the time to flirt with this young girl? So all this comes into your head to see the spaces and the timings of this profession. That got into me, and then I took it upon me to now create it. That means add flesh to that in terms of my tool, my technique, my craft, whatever I could to bring him alive.
There's a dialogue in the first episode where you're talking to this young girl, young journalist, and you tell her, oh, one time we used to be heroes and we were respected, but now we are trolled, we are fired. Uh, do you believe that's what exactly is happening in this country right now?
I agree completely. In fact, I don't want to name the people, but we all have been witness to what happened to one of your primetime journalists very recently. It's deja vu because it's exactly what happens in the web series, and I got a shock when I saw that. And I remember calling up my writer as well, Sudeep, and asking him that, did you see what happened in the news? And that's what it is. So it is there. And I think what intrigues me now is it's not only happening with journalism, it's happening with so many industries now, right from the medical fraternity. You're seeing what's happening right now at such times with so much of help. So I'm seeing all the service-oriented industries, all industries where people are out there to make your life more intellectual, more sensitive, and better. You are attacking those people. And that's a very surprising phase one is going through. One doesn't know what to make of this, to see. I'm very certain it's going to happen to more and more people.
Neeraj, we always see you in these dark characters, or your roles are mostly in these serious films. When will I ever see you doing a comedy? Do you want to do something different now?
Yes, I would love, and I have said this also earlier, I am waiting to do a comic role in a good project, not just a simple slapstick. I really want to do something nice. Comedy has been something that I've been doing in theater many years ago. So that is an element. And small sparks of it, I could portray in Taj Mahal 1989 in the web series. Very small sparks because that was not a comic role basically, but there were slightly things that I wanted to do in terms of comedy. But I am looking forward to this so much. And I can also tell you that I would love to do a comedy with Nawaz. Nawazuddin and I, we've done Sacred Games together. But I really want to do something he has an amazing sense of comicality. Nawazuddin Siddiqui, and I'm waiting to work together on a comic role. And again, being directed by somebody very good and a good production. Yeah, well written.
I have read somewhere that you have been approached for commercial films, typical Hindi commercial films, but it has never worked out. What goes wrong when big commercial films come to you?
The reason for not taking those up, even if they are big banners, sometimes they are really big banners and good people doing this with big stars. But at the end of the day, when I read it, I question myself as to what am I doing. When I say I, what am I doing with all these years of my work and my craft and my everything that I'm bringing? What will I bring into this film, considering the role that is being offered to me? It does not have any reason why I should be doing it. And when I say that, it's not out of ego, it's out of my self dignity. I don't want to be here because I've spent so many years coming to where I am today, whatever it is. But it's not so that I sell myself off like that and just be there in frame with a great star because I'm getting a chance to do this. I've never been starstruck ever till date, ever. Nothing excites me because a star is there. No, with due respect to them, absolutely. They're great entertainers. But if you're putting me in a project, whether it is with a star, without, then my worth has to be there. Otherwise, what's the reason of doing it? Again, these decisions are very difficult, even as I'm saying it to you. It's not easy to let go of projects. It's not easy to let go of money because everybody, all of us need it at some point or the other. And I've come in pretty late into the industry. So I need it more than anybody else. But at this point of time, I feel if I take the right choices, this will help me to go ahead in a much more better way, getting much bigger projects, in fact.
Okay, so any commercial film that you wish you were a part of, and which character you think you would have done justice to?
You know, Three Idiots, I have loved all of Rajkumar Hirani's works. Zoya Akhtar, another great, like Dil Dhadakne Do, another great, or Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. That's another, not Dil, actually more than that, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. These two commercial films, I would have loved to be a part of these two. For Three Idiots, I would have loved to do what Amir Khan did.
Okay, okay.
When I saw him, I said, hey man, this is a role I would have loved to do. And in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, I think I would have loved to do, regardless of the age, I would have loved to do what Hrithik Roshan was doing. I find his character very intriguing, the way it's been shaped.
Okay, I'm gonna read out few reviews and you're gonna react to it. Okay, Paatal Lok reviews.
Okay.
Okay, okay. First one. It's an audience review. Move over Sacred Games, Mirzapur. Netizens call Paatal Lok phenomenal.
Not fair, not fair, not fair. Because I've been part of Sacred Games also. So when people saw Sacred Games, they said many, many things, you know. So I think each one of them has their own identity, and we must, because they're all mountains of work. Mirzapur is a mountain, so is Sacred Games, and so is Paatal Lok. Each one of them is really, really mountainous. I don't think we should compare them.
Anushka Sharma's show is Amazon's black-hearted yet brave answer to Sacred Games.
No, I don't think it was like that. I don't think even she meant it like this. It's an audience response. I understand. But yeah, I don't think a series is an answer to another series. Yeah, I think the Paatal Lok is very big, you know. It'll stand its own very, very beautifully. It doesn't have to be compared anywhere.
It has been compared so many times to Sacred Games, it's not funny.
I know.
Again, one more Sacred Games comparison. Is this Prime's Sacred Games? Question mark. No, it is more.
Well, I don't know how to react to all these things because see, one has been see when you have two kids, you know, you can't say that my son is better than my daughter or my this elder daughter is better than my younger daughter. It's very unfair to say that.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Neeraj, and I hope that next time we meet personally and talk and not do this virtual thing anymore.
Uh, Absolutely. I look forward to that.